sell out. This is just a little top handle tote. I love it though because you get that zippable entryway and then you get the ladylike, but it's also a crossbody when you want to wear it as a crossbody style. So either or, really pretty. And then all the croco detail that Adrian was just explaining to you and quality is in this bag as well if you were shopping with us earlier with the backpack. Okay, colors for you are the cognac. I love seeing the colors of Croco. There's that espresso, and you can see how rich and deep that is.
It's almost like a black, right?
Yeah.
Like if you want a fresh option in addition to your black handbag.
Fewer than 100 to go around there. Next to it, I have the Bordeaux. 7 dozen. Look at how rich the olive is.
So it's like a true martini olive. That is gorgeous.
6 dozen remain there. And then that is that gorgeous steel blue, which we only have 6 dozen to go around there. We do have 9-month special financing here. So you can put it on more of that budget on your QVC credit card, which would be about $45 a month. Or then use your major credit card and $79.60 gets it home on your major credit card tonight. It is an investment, yes, but Adrian, you were explaining the process to create these Croco bags is really like a custom experience.
It is, yes. So they're hand pigmented, which is so incredibly special. So first of all, Courtney, I'll start with the Croco pattern. This is like a wild Croco pattern. It's the most sought after material. It is 100% leather though, but it has been embossed with a truly unique kind of off kilter, as you can see, because a crocodile in nature wouldn't be perfectly symmetrical. That's how you can tell.
Do it to be like as realistic as possible.
Exactly, yeah, like something you would see on the high fashion runways or behind glass in those stores. But so you've got the natural wild Croco print. But as Courtney mentioned, that unique hand pigmenting process is so cool. It's hand rubbed with all of the colors. It soaks in, it sets in. That's how you get the highs and lows, because then it's actually hand wiped off.
So when you see and smooth.
Glossy and smooth, exactly. And the deep colors kind of stay in that beautiful embossed, because there is texture to this bag. And then of course, that's where you get the body of the bag, which gives it its name, the steel blue that I'm holding. So incredibly unique process. The leather, actually, that process as well, and the coating serves to protect the leather. So all of this is done to give it this beautiful high-end glow, look like Croco print, but I love it's kind of a benefit, Courtney, that nice coating on the leather will protect it. So nice. If you love things that always look polished and clean, your Denison collection is the way to go.
I like the little feet on the bottom, and I love when you open it up, you can see it's fully zippable. So if you see those top handles, and normally you're used to kind of just a bag that opens and snaps, this has a full zip, and then inside you can see like it holds a lot.
It does, yeah. And I love the unique feature that the zipper is inlaid.
Yeah.
So like you said earlier, this is such
hidden.
a ladylike silhouette, and it doesn't mess up anything about the clean lines of the silhouette. But going inside, wonderful storage, fits everything you need and more, and you have organization as well. So a lot of satchels you might pick up don't have any interior pockets, or they have pockets but they're hard to feel for because they're not trimmed in leather. These are trimmed in more of that beautiful Vachetta espresso brown leather that's all throughout the trim of the exterior of your bag. So 3 interior pockets there. Key keeper. Here's
little quick
on the back
access,
wall,
yeah.
little quick access. Love that for just, I don't know, I put your gloves or mittens in there.
Sure.
And then this is a detachable shoulder strap done in more of that espresso brown. So crossbody, long shoulder, you name it. And then maybe
Both?
it's like event time. Yeah, both. Or 2, just like kind of let it hang.
I like it like that, but I like that you
in.
can remove it. You know, if you
Whatever
are
you
being
want.
really fancy and you can just lay down. You know, often when you can remove the, on certain bags, the hardware will still kind of be lifted. In this case, you can set it down and now it just looks like it's almost like a buckle detail on the side of the bag. So really fully finished. I'll take you through colors because it's really popular. We have it for you in the cognac. I mean, I was saying it because it's true. We don't see Croco and then it sells out when we have it. If you want the cognac, we have fewer than 170. The espresso, which is that almost black coffee bean moment. We have 1 dozen, 7 dozen, okay, 7 dozen there. The Bordeaux, 6 dozen. Everyone loves the olive. we only have 5 dozen. And then in the steel blue, 5 dozen. So we're already like in limited quantities across the board. But this is really reserved for, it's almost like I think of a Florentine bag, for those who are collectors, for those who want a little more of that like amped up finer moment, and a little dressier than your average. Like Dooney and Bourke can be dressed up, don't get me wrong, but in general, this to me is like the fancy kind of Dooney
Agreed.
and Bourke.
I mean, I wear my Florentine with like my joggers, right?
Yeah.
Like I just think that's the versatility, but you're right. If you're looking for a little polish, if you're looking for just that bag that's going to be the finishing piece to your wardrobe, like what am I missing? Is it jewelry? And then you put this on and it just pulls it all together. And like you said, it's a collector's item. We don't see a lot of Croco, and it's a unique hand pigmenting process, giving you that beautiful, as you're seeing on the olive, depth of the richest, deepest green in the grooves, and then on the body of the bag where it's smooth, you see that glowy finish. That's a protectant that protects the leather, that glowy finish, but it also gives you structure. It gives you that gleam. It, like you said, Courtney, it's that piece that's a little bit dressier, a little bit more maybe elevated than other satchels you have in your wardrobe.
Even seeing it with your dress on the crossbody style, it still looks dressy, which I think is cool.
Which, you're right, often crossbody might not look as dressy.
Yeah, it might dress it down, but like because the Croco is so elevated and gorgeous, you see how if you want to be hands-free and dressed up, you can easily do that. Like maybe you walk into the party like this, and then as you're talking to people and enjoying, and you have your snacks and your drinks.
Well, some work parties, I mean, you know, you need one, like, you gotta be hands-free.
Right.
There's nowhere to set your stuff.
Like, and that's what happens. You go into a person's house, and you're like, where's the room with all the bags?
Yeah,
you know? And you're just leaving your stuff around. So this makes so much sense. In the cognac, in the espresso, in the Bordeaux, in the olive, and in that gorgeous steel blue on the end. It's a 613868. So I remember when this launched, I got to launch this with Adrian. I can't remember if we had a sale price on it, but I don't think we did.